When the bullets stopped echoing through the apartment hallway, the world of a young girl had already been destroyed. Her entire family, gone in seconds, wiped out because her father owed the wrong men too much, for too long. She wandered through the carnage in shock, bruised by grief, hunted by the killers who were still searching for loose ends. With nowhere left to run, she walked past her own door and knocked on the one belonging to a man she barely knew. A quiet, strange man who lived alone and who kept the curtains closed. When he opened the door, he wasn't expecting to save a life that day, but when he saw the terror in her eyes, when he heard the footsteps of the killers returning, something inside him shifted. Against every instinct that had kept him alive for years, he let her in, and in that moment, the world's most isolated hitman became the only protector she had left. Days passed in uneasy silence. She paced the small apartment, trying to swallow her fear, her anger, her confusion. The man watched from the shadows, realizing she wasn't just scared, she wanted revenge. She wanted to stand up to the monsters who had stolen everything. And eventually, he made a decision that would change both their lives. He would teach her. Training didn't start with guns. It started with discipline, how to move without making a sound, how to breathe when you're afraid, how to see danger before it sees you. She followed him everywhere, memorizing every step, every lesson, every rule that kept him alive, and he in turn found something he never thought he'd feel again: purpose. Finally came the day he placed a sniper rifle in her hands. In an abandoned building overlooking empty rooftops, he adjusted her stance, corrected her grip, guided her breathing. Slow inhale, slow exhale, don't pull the trigger, let it break naturally. She steadied herself, heart pounding, eye fixed on a distant target. The shot rang out clean, sharp, controlled. Her hands shook afterward, but he nodded with quiet approval. She wasn't a killer, she was a survivor learning how not to be prey ever again. Together, they formed an unlikely bond, the ghost-like hitman and the girl with nothing left, sharing meals, sharing silence, sharing a mission they never said out loud, but both understood completely. And as the days turned into something almost like a life, he made a promise without speaking it. He would protect her. He would prepare her, and he would make sure that what happened to her family would never happen to her again.